What's going on, you lukewarm evangelicals? My name is Jay Dottie, and welcome to Dottie's Den. Today we have a very interesting video, in the sense that it's Dr. Umar Johnson criticizing hip-hop, and not only hip-hop, but holding the black people that are in charge of a lot of these things in hip-hop accountable.
We just sort of celebrated 50 years of hip-hop. What has been the sum benefit to black people of 50 years of hip-hop?
Outside of economic advancement,
What was the economic advancement of black America because of hip-hop?
it's the biggest export. Everybody in the black community.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Yes, sir.
How did black America benefit from 50 years of hip-hop? And don't give me individual rappers. That's called tokenism and bourgeoisie.
I won't give you tokenism. I will
How
give
have we
you
benefited as a people from hip-hop?
advancements in fashion.
How? Fashion? That's
No,
nothing.
if
Advancement in
nah,
fashion,
I can't let you have that. That one I can't let you
We
have
don't
that.
control fashion. What are you
Anyone
talking
that's
about?
able to make money, any black person that's able to make a living in an industry,
Bro, how many is that? The labels that
It's
people
way
wear
more
is
now.
white people labels.
It's way more now
What is
than
it?
what was going on.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, saying fashion is insane. Like, you could have went pretty much any other angle but fashion probably. Not only that, hip-hop really hasn't benefited black people in the sense that it really is like a net negative. Does that make sense? Like, sure, it has some positives to it, except like it has a lot more negatives than positives in that sense. If you add all the negatives and positives, it's still like a lot more negative. But let's keep going.
but that's not a real benefit.
I would disagree.
How is black
disagree.
America benefiting from fashion? What are we talking
Any
about?
advancement in fashion
How
for black
do we benefit
people.
from fashion, bro?
But those same companies just came out. What was the company that came out and they're boosting up their prices for bags by like thousands of dollars?
LVMH.
Yeah, that's not beneficial to black people.
Yeah. What?
So
You're missing what I'm saying. When hip hop comes, hip hop is an entire culture. Our fashion, the way we walk, the way we
How
talk.
is that a benefit to black America?
Because now people who didn't have access to jobs in the fashion, black people specifically, who didn't have access to jobs before the explosion of hip hop, 50 years
these
ago.
white companies that make billions of dollars.
Forget
off
the white
of
companies.
our-
I'm talking about black-owned companies
like
that have
who? How many?
Fubu, Carl Kanai.
I'm getting out of here.
Fubu is crazy. I haven't heard the name Fubu since like 2007, probably when I was 7. I was born in 2000. I haven't worn Fubu since I was like 7 years old or something like that. That's insane.
what?
Who the fuck wearing Fubu and Carl Kanai in 2020?
You said in
Come on,
50.
man.
You're moving. You're moving the goal. You're moving the goalpost. You're moving the goalpost.
Is that
You
beneficial?
said in 50 years.
Oh, come on.
You said in 50 years.
You reaching, bro. You reaching.
That's not true though. People
That is a reach.
That is a reach.
You said in 50 years.
50 years.
What has
You said 50
transpired?
years.
This ninja went back to the late 80s.
No.
This is crazy.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
but,
is.
But it's not as obvious. It's not where it was before. But the advancement that those four men.
Boom, boom, boom.
So 50 years,
I'm
you
bravado.
had on a Fubu jacket and some Carl Kanai.
No,
And
listen.
for the billions that hip-hop make, I'm supposed to be content with that.
I didn't say be
no.
content. You asked
You
a
asked
question.
which
I
brands.
offered you.
Horrible
Yes.
answer. Give me something, a horrible answer.
I mean, the whole entire fashion subject in general was just stupid, right? Like, we can all admit that the fashion subject was dumb. That shouldn't even been brought up in the first place. What the benefits were for black people with hip hop. For me personally, I probably would have said that it made black people more recognizable, like as a whole, as a mass, as a culture, and it made us more accepted. Which I don't know. To some people, that's not a benefit. To some people, it is. Integration to some people is important. Some people is not important. So it just depends on who you are. I think with Dr. Umar, it's not that important. To be integrated with the rest of the nation that you're in.
Who decides
Horrible
war?
answer.
Who decides war? Literally having a line come out with H&M right now, and a black person owns that line. A black man.
But he's saying you're bringing up individual people. That's tokenism.
I said the
But I
benefit.
didn't-
Thank you.
No.
The
No.
benefit to the
Right.
community.
No.
There's
It's a community.
always tokens. Barack Obama was president. Kamala Harris was vice president. Clarence Thomas is on the Supreme Court. Don't give me individuals. How
I
did
gave
we
you-
win?
I gave you. How did we win? We're not gonna win. Hip hop is still looked at and regarded as a trash dump amongst white people in that music industry. So no,
What?
if you're looking for me to say, oh, hip hop in 50
In what sense is it looked at as a trash dump? not when it comes to money and financial access and gain. So what are we saying, right? Maybe in terms of their bourgeoisie, like, thought processes and all of that stuff, and like their subjectivity of the music itself, except in terms of actually looking at it as a brand, I think that they look at it pretty high up on the list. You know what I'm saying?
Years has made sure that black people now are respected, and no, that's never gonna happen.
What has it done for the people?
It gave you listen to hip hop music and you were inspired at some point, no?
Nigga, I'm leaving.
We're moving.
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. It gave black people inspiration. Come on now, inspiration for real. Don't go that route, because it inspired a lot of drug dealers and killers right now too. So let's be honest about that. Then
We're literally moving goalposts.
It ain't done shit in 50 years for the community.
It
made individuals rich, and that's it.
It then gave jobs to.
They gave a couple jobs. The drug dealer giving out a couple jobs too.
But the drug dealer is essential to the black community in the ghetto.
What? I hate to use this word because I try not to use it up in videos, but did this nigga just say that the drug dealers are essential in the black community? What? Who is this guy? The drug dealers are essential in the black community. That's what he just said. This guy right here just said that. Stamp what this guy just said. That's insane. Woo. Okay, that's crazy. I've never heard anybody ever say that. Like, even if you defend drug dealers, you just never say that. Like, that's just not like a thing to say. Why? Why is the drug dealer essential to the black community? In what sense? In what way?
You can't tell me that. Somebody grew up in the hood.
Hip hop ain't done shit concretely beneficial to the black community. You gave me
incorrect.
fashion. The first thing out of your mouth was fashion.
I gave you fashion, and you started yelling over me.
What else?
But then also, then there's technological advancement. Podcasting, for example. Look at all the black people that now have access to jobs and ways to make money due to that. We're still talking about rap. We're still talking about cinema. We're still talking about these camera operators, these new people coming up with new.
Let me make it real concrete for you.
I just made it concrete.
No, it wasn't. That was all bullshit.
No,
give me
you're about to say.
Give me a relevant institution.
So it created jobs in the black community, I guess. But if that's the case, then like, I guess it's Amazon positive for the black community. You know what I mean? Like, they built Amazon in like a lot of black communities around where I live, at least in Chicago. So you get what I'm saying? I get what Dr. Umar is coming from. Like, okay, job opportunities are great and all, but those are going to come and go anyway, right?
That hip hop built in any community anywhere in America in 50 fucking years.
I just told you.
No, you didn't.
I just told you concrete. People that would not have access.
I didn't say individuals. I said an institution.
I said people.
Where's the bank of hip hop for the black community?
The definition of the word people means not an individual. So I'm telling you, people that are now of 50 years ago would not have had access to work in these places.
This man just said the definition of people is not individual. He is not saying that, not talking about like one person. He's saying don't talk about individualism, meaning that if it's multiple people that get jobs from this specific things, like, don't talk about that. Talk about actual institutions that can actually give to the people on a mass scale. That's all he's saying. He's not saying don't talk about it like individuals each, like, like one person each. Like, no, talk about people. Really? Talk about, oh yeah, I'm talking about people, not individuals. I'm like, no. We're saying talk about institutions, like something that can affect people at a mass scale. At least that's what I believe Dr. Umar is saying.
I ask you, what did they do for the community? You can't give me nothing because they ain't done shit
people
for
from the community can now work in a music industry that there was never going to be a space for them.
What the fuck? That's individualism. That ain't helping us. That's bullshit.
No.
Bull fucking shit.
No.
It's not helping us.
No. What's happening is virtual signaling. That's what's happening.
Yo, I love the goddamn passion. I can't lie. This man, Dr. Umar, is passionate. Whoa.
Shit.
Virtual signaling
ain't
happening.
done shit. A few people could get jobs. Everybody can say that shit. Elon Musk got a couple black people on the payroll. That don't mean shit.
Elon Musk didn't
saying.
come from black. He's not a black
My
person.
point is, you can get a job from anywhere, whether they black or not.
But now
That's
you're
not
getting
a unique
job.
benefit.
Now black
but
people.
You're still talking about individualism, bro. A few people. You've been around for 50 years, the most popular music genre in the world, billions and billions of dollars, and all you can tell me about is a few people can get jobs? That's bullshit when you look at the cost that the black community has had to pay for hip hop. A whole generation, 2-3 generations of black kids growing up thinking the best thing you can do is be a damn gangster.
Damn, that's a mic drop right there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's what I was saying at the beginning too. Is it a net negative or a net positive? It's a net negative, really. Like he just said, what's the cost? You know, this gain. Well, like, what's all of this gain? What are you talking about? Like, it's not really a benefit if it costs this much. You know what I mean? Like, literally, hip hop is one of the most popular genres, and it promotes degeneracy. That's all it promotes is like degeneracy. Now, I love hip hop. I love listening to it, but that's keep it a stack, right? We have to keep it real. It promotes degeneracy, killing, drugs, and just having, I guess, casual sex, which is technically not good, right? We could all disagree that that's not that great. You know, of course, it's fun, but it's not great. So, at the end of the day, Dr. Umar is right. He's right about this. And I kind of want you guys, I guess the reason why I made this video too, to, if you're like not a Dr. Umar fan, right? Like me, I wasn't a big Dr. Umar fan because I literally thought that he had that victimhood mentality. But I think it's more to him than just white supremacy. You know, like that's all I used to hear, like white supremacy this, white supremacy that from him. Nowadays, what I see from him is he's talking a lot more about accountability for the black community, and not even that, but just trying to uplift his people, which I just respect. Me personally, I can respect that. I don't know about you guys, but I can respect that. But with that being said, my name is J Dottie. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Peace.